In this video, I'll be sharing the top 10 must-see places in the Lake District for 2024. From stunning waterfalls to picturesque towns, a trip to the Lake District isn't complete without exploring some of these absolutely magical locations. My name's Robbie Romes, I'm a travel guide writer, and I recently spent 4 weeks exploring every corner of this magnificent national park whilst researching for my new road trip Lake District Guidebook, which contains hundreds of must-see places. Now, the Lake District is packed full of these must-see places, so it was almost impossible for me to choose a top 10. But here's my list, and by the way, make sure you watch right until the end as I've saved the very best until last. In number 10, it's Bassenthwaite Lake. Now, this is a place that's often overlooked by many visitors to the lakes, meaning it can be a lot quieter than other bodies of water in the area. Now, I bet you didn't know the nearby Ullswater forest is England's only mountain forest. It offers some breathtaking hikes and biking trails. Now, Bassenthwaite Lake itself is perfect for kayaking and wild swimming, and it's really close to the must-see Lakes Distillery and Lake District Wildlife Park. In number 9, I've combined quite a large area into one destination, and that is the spectacular Western Lakes. Yet another area that doesn't really get the attention it deserves. I was so impressed with the Western Lakes. Towns such as Maryport and Whitehaven are absolutely packed with history and culture, and St Bees, Drigsands and Salecroft offer beaches that could rival any in the UK. Now, most people don't even know that the Lake District has beaches, so yeah, these are definitely worth checking out. In number 8, it's Coniston. Home to the mighty Coniston Water, this part of the lakes is simply stunning. Now, Coniston Water itself is a great body of water for boating, kayaking and wild swimming, but for me, the nearby walks are the real highlight. For example, the walk to Bannershed Quarry is relatively achievable for most, and it's one that I've really enjoyed doing with my dog Archie. The Coniston Coppermine Walk is also magical and ideal for those who like hidden wild swimming spots. If you want something a little more challenging, the Old Man of Coniston will definitely test your stamina and reward you with views right across the lakes. In number 7, it's Ambleside. Found just north of Windermere, Ambleside is a popular town packed with cosy cafes, quirky shops and so many great places to eat and drink. It's home to the must-see Stockgill Force waterfall, the unusual bridge house, and offers a great base for hikes to the nearby Lochrig Fell and Rydal Water. To be honest, no trip to the lakes is complete without a visit to Ambleside.
Okay, just before we get into the rest of the video, and trust me, you need to stick around to see all of these incredible Lake District locations, I'm just going to take 30 seconds of your time to quickly tell you about my new road trip Lake District Guidebook. This is the only Lake District guidebook that contains incredible must-see locations, which come with what free words references, postcodes and QR codes to make finding them super easy. It's got so many practical tips in it, and it's full with itineraries, places to stay, including campsites, off-grid park-ups, hotels and glamping pods. It has the lake's best places to eat and drink, and even has room to write your own itinerary and budget. So please scan the QR code or visit robbieromes.com, where you'll be able to get the book for only $17.99, including free UK delivery. Right, now let's get back into the video.
In number 6, it's Buttermere. Often described as one of the most beautiful bodies of water in the Lake District, the circular walk around Buttermere can be completed in around 1 to 2 hours. The great thing about Buttermere is that it's relatively flat and it offers a number of Instagram-worthy photo opportunities. You might want to park in Buttermere Village and just make the short walk to the lake. While you're in the area, don't forget to check out Crummock Water and the nearby Scafell and Moss Force waterfalls. In number 5, it's the beautiful town of Keswick. Nestled along the shores of Derwent, Keswick is one of the Lake District's most charming towns. It boasts a vibrant centre with a variety of independent shops, pubs, restaurants, cafes, boutiques and craft markets. There are also a number of places here that offer a great rainy day option. You should definitely also check out the nearby Castlereagh Stone Circle on your visit to Keswick. In number 4, Ullswater. Ullswater's stunning landscape is characterised by its shimmering waters and surrounding mountains, which provided Wordsworth with a rich source of inspiration for his poetry. Located in the Northern Lakes, Ullswater is best explored with a trip on the Ullswater steamers. This cruise has a number of routes and can take you to the Aeroforce waterfall, which is definitely one of the Lake District's most breathtaking falls. You should also check out Pooley Bridge and Glenridding on your visit to England's second largest lake. In number 3, standing at 3,209 feet, Scafell Pike is England's highest mountain. Now, everything about a visit to Scafell Pike is special, from the drive past the glorious Ullswater to the epic views from the summit. By the way, if you reach the summit on a clear day, you can see all the way to the Isle of Man, you can see Blackpool Tower, and it really will feel like you've got the Lake District in the palm of your hand. Now if it's your first time climbing Scafell Pike, I'd take the easiest route from the National Trust Wasdale Head car park, allowing at least 4 to 6 hours up and down depending on your level of fitness and how long you want to stop to take photos, etc. Now please be careful if the weather's bad and the visibility isn't very good. If you end up descending down the wrong side of the mountain and going to Bassenthwaite, a taxi is going to cost you a whopping £120, and that's because it's actually about 50 miles back to the car park. In number 2, it's Catbells and Derwent Water. Now I've kind of merged two places into one for a good reason. Firstly, the walk up to Catbells is one of the best in the entire lakes, and it's one that I really need to shout about. For me, there aren't many better and more accessible views in this national park. Once you get about halfway up Catbells, you'll get jaw-dropping views across the beautiful Derwent Water on one side, and on the other, even better views across the Newlands Valley and beyond. The great thing about Catbells is that it's pretty achievable for most people. There are definitely some steep sections, but with a few stops to catch your breath and a bit of grit and determination, you'll make it up and down in around 2 to 3 hours. Now Derwent Water should also be explored with an easy circular drive or a circular walk for those with a lot more energy to burn. The nearby Lodore Falls Spa is a great way to unwind after a hike, and a place that I definitely recommend. And now last but not least, in number 1 of the top 10 must-see places for the Lake District in 2024, we have Windermere. Now Windermere is known to most visitors as Lake Windermere. Many locals will probably hang me out to dry for referring to it as Lake Windermere, but I'm just going to anyway. Windermere is the largest lake in England at 10.5 miles in length, and it's a great base for exploring this central area of the Lake District. The towns of Bowness and Windermere have a lot to offer in terms of pubs, shops, restaurants. Plus there are many visitor attractions including the World of Beatrix Potter, the Lakes Aquarium, Ray Castle, and countless more nestled in and around the shores of the lake. First time visitors should definitely embark on a lake cruise, which offers a great way to get around different parts of the lake. Or if you're feeling a bit braver, you could even hire your own boat. For those short on time, Windermere serves as the perfect launch pad, providing a wonderful glimpse of the Lake District's treasures, definitely leaving you eager to return for more in the future. And that's why I really think that Windermere is number 1 in the must-see places list for 2024. Now if you're looking for more Lake District travel locations, you can actually watch my 48-minute long Lake District road trip video. I'll put a link to that in the description, and of course you can also grab a copy of my new road trip Lake District guidebook from my website, which is robbieromes.com, or you can buy it from Amazon. Now just one last thing, I'm really interested if you've been to the Lake District before, what places would you put in your own top 10? Let me know in the comments below. And thanks so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button if you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you in the next one.